my name is Arum Pramesti. I am a student of LSPR Communication and Business Institute, Jakarta, Faculty of Communication, majoring in International Relation, and also I'm a student of Sir Charles Bonar Sirait, subject Public Speaking and Presentation Skill. Today's video, we are going to talk about climate change. Most people are familiar with the term global warming, which is defined as the increases in average temperature near the Earth's surface. In common use, it often refers to the warming that has occurred as a result of increased emission of greenhouse gases from human activities. Climate change, which can result from either natural factors or human activities, refers to any significant change in weather patterns lasting for an extended period of time. Typically 30 years or longer, climate change encompasses both increases and decreases in temperature, as well as shift in precipitation, change in average condition as well as extreme condition. You might be wondering what the difference is in between weather and climate. Weather is the day-to-day condition of a particular place. Climate, on the other hand, refers to the observed patterns, range of extremes, and frequency of events over time in that place. Let's talk about the cause of climate change. When sunlight reaches the Earth's surface, it can either be reflected back into space or absorbed by the Earth. The planet then releases some of the absorbed energy back into the atmosphere as heat. Certain gases are known as green gases because they trap the solar radiation in the Earth's atmosphere, acting much like a greenhouse. Greenhouse gases are vital to make Earth a habitable planet, but the amounts of the gases in the atmosphere, gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide have been accumulating. This accumulation of greenhouse gases, is causing global average temperatures to rise. Many impact causes of climate change. These are the case in Alaska and Arctic. Summer sea ice has been rapidly receding in recent years, is projected to disappear by mid-century. The melting of sea ice greatly impacts marine ecosystem, as well as species that rely on the ice for habitat and food. Reduced sea ice will lead to greater ship access and open the possibility of offshore development, which could result in increased environmental degradation. Coastal communities will also be more vulnerable to coastal erosion. As glaciers shrink, stream flow is altered, impacting hydropower production, ocean circulating patterns, fisheries, and sea level. Melting permafrost impacts infrastructure and can lead to drier landscape, increased occurrence of wildfires, and the release of formerly trapped greenhouse gases. The cumulative effects of climate change will strongly affect native communities, which are highly vulnerable due to their close ties to the natural world. Back in 2016, world leaders signed the so-called Paris Agreement and the big pledge to cap temperatures rising by 1.5 degrees or a maximum of 2. Before the year 2100, so countries set their own targets on how much CO2 they emit. But here's the thing, 3 years after the agreement, global CO2 levels are still going up. CO2 emissions have been going up the last year by 2%, so that's actually above the average of the last 10 years. So it started to increase again and it doesn't look too good. The US one of the world's biggest polluter, has pulled out of the Paris deal. Russia and China are accused of not giving themselves ambitious targets in the first place. Turkey and Poland want to build more power plants that use coal. So, the expert advice is that it's down to all of us to change our ways and shake things up, or climate change will do it for us.